What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Inner Monolog Podcast. It's Labor Day for us in the United States, so we're doing an early morning episode, which is really special. And what's also really special is we have our special guest here, Marissa Bones, joining us from South Africa. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
What up?
And the crew's
What
here
up?
with me today. Ricky will at some point show up in the frame. I don't know what he went off to go through.
We can see his
I
setup.
think,
So
I
he's
think he went to go get his
Yep.
Nacho Libre mask.
Either that or another drink. Cause,
Did you hear that?
Bring me some tacos. I want to see how they look.
You could possibly do that in some way or shape or form today.
Is it like a crispy one?
It's like a tortilla, which is like a flat little like pancake made out of rice flour.
Are there
and put
breakfast
meat-
tacos?
That
Julio?
is not a,
That's
that
Is there things as breakfast tacos? There's breakfast burritos, but I haven't
Well,
heard
yeah,
of
there's
tacos.
breakfast tacos.
That is-
Texas
yeah.
is famous for them.
That is not a pancake.
That's the description of what it looks like.
No.
Whatever. Anyway, so on with the episode, guys. And we're going to start off with our first dirty joke of the day. And it's a good one because little Johnny's involved. Here we go. So one day, little Johnny saw his grandpa smoking his cigarettes. And little Johnny asked Grandpa, "Can I smoke a cigarette?" And Grandpa replied, "Can your penis reach your asshole?" And little Johnny looked at him and said, "No." "Then you're not old enough," Grandpa said back to little Johnny. The next day, little Johnny saw his grandpa drinking a beer, and he asked Grandpa, "Grandpa, can I drink a beer?" Grandpa replied, "Can your penis touch your asshole?" And little Johnny once again looked up at his grandpa and said, "No." And the next day, little Johnny was eating cookies. His grandpa asked him, "Can I have some cookies?" And little Johnny replied, "Can your penis touch your asshole?" And his grandpa replied, "Of course it can." And little Johnny said, "Well, go fuck yourself then."
Well, why not?
Nice.
Good old little Johnny.
Ooh, I love
Nice.
these little
Johnny at it again.
Good. Yep. Got a lot of little Johnny today. So
Can I share one real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So Esther and Clyde had been married for 85 years, right?
Right.
And every year they would go to the fair, and at the fair there'd be somebody that would give them a helicopter ride for $50. And
Mhm.
Esther would always be like, "Can I ride the helicopter?" And he's like, "Well, $50 is $50." Finally, this year, the pilot overheard them, and the pilot was like, "Yo, like, I'll take you guys up, and if you guys can make it through the whole helicopter ride without making any noise, the ride's free." And they were like, "Okay, cool." So the helicopter pilot takes them up, doing all kinds of aerial acrobatics, right? Like trying all these stunt maneuvers and everything. And then he lands after not hearing a noise, turns around and looks at them and looks at him and goes, "Hey, like, I almost thought you guys were gonna make a noise. Like, you guys went through the whole ride without making any noise." He's like, he looks at the pilot and goes, "Well, I almost said something when Esther fell out, but $50 is $50."
Oh man, that's pretty. Oh man. All right. Okay, guys. So for our first story of the show, and it's going to be from our cops in 4K, COD in 4K
Oh, shit.
segment.
Hold on one second. I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
No.
He's gonna go grab a flashlight.
Yeah.
I hope he finds that fucking sound over for the Bad Boys from back in the days. Bad Boys, for
Bad
cops.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
It's perfect for this
What
segment.
I
Gonna
come
do when
for
it come
you.
for you. And up. I
Yep.
don't know what.
Yeah, nobody knows.
anyone
Nobody
really
knows.
Like literally
Just
gonna.
the chorus. and everybody-
Marcus, you should really
So-
start this segment off with the cop song, the Bad
Yeah,
Boys.
just the chorus.
Damn.
We should really start doing
You son bitch.
a good idea.
It's like, why did I think of that? Shit.
Oh man. So our first video is a video that shows a Louisiana state trooper beating a black motorist with a flashlight. That sounds like it hurts because those flashlights are big and heavy.
Damn, he's really gonna fuck up his light bulb.
Yeah, seriously.
The fact that he said it sounds like it hurts after saying he beat a motorist with his flashlight. Nice one.
I used to
Oh,
carry the
restrained.
I used to carry the 4D Maglite on my
Oh.
donut belt.
Well, yeah. Let's get off of what you're talking about and go to the video.
Let's do it.
Can
Yeah.
the 4D reach your asshole?
It probably could.
Damn it, Jose.
God damn.
How long is this video? Oh, 2 minutes.
It looks like a rave gone wrong.
Serious.
There's audio meant for this one or no?
I know there's 2 videos.
you
There's
hear
2 videos in the link.
I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it?
There's
Nah.
no audio. But we can see what's going on though. It's getting
We see.
close.
Yeah, we see what's going on at least.
I know that there's and that link you sent. There was 2 videos. The one had sound and the other one didn't.
Okay. This is
And the
probably
other one
without
you
sound.
can you can hear the man say.
Oh, you can hear it?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I'm the one. Fucking.
All right, just do the narration, bulls.
Oh, it said fucking sound sharing stopped working due to an
Oh.
error.
He said,
That's why.
Oh, God.
"Welcome to the wild savannas of Louisiana, where we see."
Every state is so different, by the way. Like, just
We'll try again.
oh man.
Can y'all hear it now?
Yeah, no, but it's cool. We can see video though. It's pretty clear.
It's all,
Here we see video of a wild officer in his natural
pursuit.
habitat, in pursuit
They're running up
of
the
his
street.
natural prey, the black man.
And
Look,
he's
there's the
actually
car.
running.
He's
They-
running.
they-
He's a black man down on the ground, already
they
cuffed.
jump
Like,
on
lost him a
top of him.
chance.
Oh,
Ours
there's the
can't even
flashlight.
run.
There's the flashlight.
Holy
oh my
crap.
god.
Ooh.
And
Jesus Christ.
That's the old school flashlight. Holy shit, dude.
yep.
That boy's using it like it's the old PR-24 baton.
Oh my god, that is violent. Like
It's,
that's one of those old school
I'm-
flashlights
I'm-
that takes like
this
what is it,
happened in
like
Louisiana.
6 of the
Where's Steven Seagal? Because he's like a defensive tactics instructor.
Oh
for
god,
cops
like
out
no, not Stickle. He's useless.
there. Did you guys know he was a sheriff out there for 20 years?
Yeah, but
No.
not legally.
He'll do it for a pack of donuts and 1 cigarette.
Dude, he's like
And
so out of
a
shape.
woman. No,
I
he's a
I don't
fraud.
know any woman
straight
besides hookers that want to
Marissa,
get in bed with
Yeah,
that.
Marissa,
I
what-
can't see that.
wouldn't most guys do anything for a woman though?
It depends.
Uh-oh.
On the woman, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. And where and the men. There's a lot you have to take into account. But no, with Steven Seagal, when I watched that
I
video,
Damn.
I know it's rough, but
It's way worse, I can imagine.
no, I feel like I have to say, well, not have to say, it's like literally, and then, it's, well, first of all, what's unique is your officer was able to run.
Are you saying the cops out there are too fat to run or something, or they're not able to run, or they just want to shoot? their guns?
Like all of that. Then,
Yeah.
that is not like with the flashlight. Well, he had at least the flashlight. Okay. Then
Here's-
the beating with the flashlight. That's like, you know, how I don't know how to put it. Police brutality.
Mhm.
You have a level here. The level is. Are you gonna? I don't know. You
It sounds like it's either
Die
you get arrested or get
or-
beat to death.
No. Getting arrested is it's okay-ish. Let's just. I don't know how to put it. Not sounding terrible. That is normal. Yeah, that is good. And well, like not good. That is like
It's standard.
you
Standard
have like
South
like
Africa, I
that's
guess.
It just
standard,
happens.
That's
It's like there's not
normal,
really anything you can say about it.
It is
No,
what
and
it is.
we are
Yep.
much
Here,
worse. It's much
In
worse.
America, we call that victim blaming, victim
Yeah.
shaming.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No,
No,
it's all good. No, it's all
yeah.
good. It's just so
Yeah,
here in
it's just a
America, we
term.
believe that like if you commit a crime, you should still be treated like a human. And
Yes,
you
no.
know, like-
I like
The
I
way
have all that.
the
I'm
way
just
it's supposed
thinking
to
like
work
it's
in
some
America
normal
is if
here.
you've committed a crime, you are you are innocent until you are proven guilty in a court of law by like a court of your peers or whatever, meaning like a jury and a judge, which is the way it's supposed to go, but it never.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't
But
even have a
But
jury.
every now and
It's
then,
literally a
every
carnival
now,
ride.
yeah, but
We don't
it
even have a
literally
jury.
literally almost any case in America, like which there's billions of them at this point, can turn into like a fucking circus show. We get subpoenas to go to jury duty here.
We
Right,
don't
Jose?
have jury. We don't have anything
They
like
don't
that.
have
But the
juries,
thing is,
bro.
Exactly.
no. But
That's
the
just
chances of you going to jail, even I mean, listen, like what normal person would be like. That's why when you said we might record during the night, I'm like, okay, you might hear gunshots. It's so normal here to a point like you don't even go out. Like I just listen to how close it's gonna come to my side before I go out, and 'cause things are like.
Here in America, if we hear gunshots, somebody's running outside with their video camera recording, yelling "World
Yep.
Star."
yeah.
Oh no! Like people get shot and die. Like it's no. Here,
Like
I mean, if
we
you
have
get a hold of the
shootings.
police,
Yeah.
they might show up today, tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh,
I was taught growing up never call the police if you're in trouble, because legit that is true. Um, you've been attacked,
that's
robbed
funny. Here
by
we're
the
told
police.
to call the police,
Yeah.
but then shit happens when we do that.
No. Yeah, the police literally. You get it like a level of like what level of corruption are you? You know.
No.
Then besides that is well actually that is where they hire okay you can hire a police officer's gun for the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's not legal, but I mean you can. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
That's
So
what you do. Now the beating and the violence, it's wrong, but it's normal.
I mean, we have a similar version of that where some cops moonlight as security
yeah, but
and personal protection.
not every like police department in America allows their officers to do that, but there are
So
some that do.
a lot of the time, it's paid under the table.
Mm-hmm.
No, everything. Did when you literally when the when I worked as an objection officer, when we were called in to protect the police station because the police officers were afraid because they kept getting robbed.
Oh my God.
The police stations keep getting robbed. So that's one thing. Or they need to be escorted. Or they
Someone
have
stole my
nothing to steal.
Twinkie.
Or you
They
go
took
there
my
and
baton, sir.
you go there to make a complaint. Say this was just the other day again. This woman actually had it on video. She went in to make a case, open a case after being attacked, just to be attacked by a policewoman and one of the police officers, the men. So, and that is so normal nowadays. That's why people don't go to the police station. The police officers don't actually come out anymore. It's just Beketele when there's news coverage, and that's my only thing. We can't share every video with people outside. But please, when you hear the name Beketele, just don't listen to what that man has to say. I
So
mean, when gangsters okay, when gangsters do better, then
well,
you know.
our next story, you might actually maybe we might be able to relate it to that. So we got a Lightfoot.
Mayor Lightfoot,
Oh, is
the
that what it
mayor
is?
of Chicago.
Put it.
Okay,
Jesus.
the mayor of Chicago. Just roll the
Basically,
video.
she's responding to a video that went viral of a
Uh-huh.
cop that basically assaulted a black woman while she was walking her dog at a park in Chicago. Mind you, there were people in their cars filming this, and he didn't bother them. So without that, hopefully this sound will fucking work this time.
I hope so too. This looks like an interesting story. Speaking of dogs, my dog just woke up and started barking.
Probably hungry.
Can y'all hear it?
Found out you owned them, so he's upset.
No.
Y'all can hear, right?
No.
No?
No audio again, man.
God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with this shit?
It's Monday morning. He doesn't want to wake up.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yep, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Let me try.
No.
Well, we're waiting. Currently, we have like there is a case going on about like a top detective was shot for giving out information of the underground, what's going on, the illegal information, and then being
You got audio.
Now been shared on social media hundreds of times just in the past few hours. And as investigators here in Chicago work to get more information on exactly what happened, the woman's legal team telling ABC 7 tonight she's absolutely traumatized. Right now, the Civilian Office of Police
What the
Accountability
fuck?
investigating this now viral video.
It's the crunchy.
In this cell phone video recorded early Saturday
They're worried
morning at
about the
North
damn
Avenue
dog.
Beach, you can hear a woman screaming for help
Why
as she
is
struggles
no one
with a
helping?
CPD officer.
But they're
That woman's
recording.
attorney saying the
That's
altercation
America.
began after the
Yep.
officer you see here asked the woman to leave the beach because it was closed.
The
Following
cop will
that
probably
order,
shoot
there was an
somebody.
altercation.
For some reason, this officer decided to specifically interact and then ultimately address and attack Miss Brown.
An attorney for the woman identified her as Nikita Brown, her lawyer calling this a brutal and unprovoked attack, saying the woman was leaving the beach when the officer put his hands on her.
She was always walking out of the park.
Chicago police responding in a tweet saying they are aware of this video and are working with the Citizens Office of Police Accountability on the matter. COPA says they're working with Brown's attorney.
We absolutely want a formal investigation. Our challenge is we need this officer identified so we can formally make a complaint.
Brown's lawyer says she called 911 when she made it back home. They say she told a CPD sergeant the altercation started while the officer was in his squad car. Brown says other people were walking out on the beach but feels she was targeted because of her race. Now, if you listen closely to those videos,
all you're doing is telling people to leave the
you can hear that
beach.
Chicago police
Hold
officer
on, let
telling
him
the
finish
woman that he's
talking.
turning on his body-worn camera to record this incident. COPA will find out exactly what's on their video as well from the Chicago Police Department. And as soon as we get more...
All right.
And not people, Julio, just one person.
So
fucked up.
I don't
But
get
you
it.
saw
What,
that there were
like-
multiple different angles, so a lot of people shot. What happened?
Yeah. What the fuck was the point
Why?
of you
And
like
she
engaging
said there
her
were other
like
people walking on the beach, but he targeted her.
that? Yeah, that's what I'm getting
What
at. It's like,
happened? Did the
what was
dog shit
point?
in the sand and she didn't pick it up?
Like
What I read is like
that
she
woman's
wasn't
like half his
supposed to
body
be
weight
at
with a
that beach
small
at
dog.
that time.
What kind of threat is
Mhm.
she?
But
But
that's
there
just
was
it. They don't heavily enforce those rules. There are people who go out to the beach and not all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
And,
true.
and the thing is, what about all the other people? And that one of the other videos from a different angle, you can see that man literally slapping her, like
Mhm.
full on slapping her.
I
My
believe
thing
he was
is-
trying to get her phone out of her hand because when you saw, she was holding her phone up to
The
him.
phone.
He didn't like that shit.
No, exactly. But like, what the fuck? And why did no one help?
That's
we
the way.
we
That's
would
the way
do
things
here.
This is
now.
America.
That is
This
how
is America,
we
like-
work. No,
They
no,
figure
this is how we work here.
figure they can better help by pulling out their phones and recording this incident and
Because
posting.
they don't
it.
want to like. I think what people. I think the part of the problem in America is people don't want to like engage a police officer in a negative way, like helping out a citizen who's possibly being attacked by one because they don't want to get arrested. They don't want to get harm done to them by the police in the process.
The chances that our police officer actually has a lock on the cop vehicle, if the doors even work. I mean, and if there's too many, okay. What we have here is it's called the bundukoord, a kangaroo. I'm not with it, but brief explanation. So communities are getting tired. You literally get away with murder, everything. So what they do now is this guy in this specific community, everyone gets has been found. They know for a fact he has either raped, murdered this person.
Mhm.
They then decide to give him. That's when they hold the meeting. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. If he gets 5 minutes, great. The whole community comes together for 5 minutes and beat the living crap out of that person. If
Holy
he dies,
crap, that
he
sounds like
dies.
good
If he
justice to
doesn't
me.
die, then he doesn't die. Then you move on. The police either come and just stand one side because they can't do anything about it, or they just don't show up. But that's how things are done. That's why in some cases, if it actually goes to court, a lot of the people refused. Don't take bail because
Right.
they know something needs to happen. But yeah, if that incident happened here,
That cop would probably get
No.
beat by the community.
yes, absolutely. Not just the community, like everyone who was taking a video
Right.
would be out there beating. Yeah.
I think American cops need to consider themselves a little lucky then on that aspect. Well, we got another joke coming up. So, little Johnny, man, I love these jokes. The teacher asked little Johnny to use one word. The word is definitely in a sentence. So, little Johnny replied, "Teacher, do farts have lumps in them?" And the teacher tells little Johnny, "Of course not." And little Johnny then says to her, "Then I have definitely shit my pants."
Nice. I hate when that happens.
You ever just get that little, and you're like, "Oh, I don't know if that was the gas bubble or."
I ate too much popcorn. Now I got popcorn kernels in my ass.
Oh. Ugh. All right. Well, our next story is it's deeply disturbing because this is a person of influence taking one hell of a risk.
Major person of influence.
Yeah, major person of influence.
So
And I-
this will tell you this, Marissa. This will explain to you how stupid America is at times.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Yep.
no.
In a nutshell.
No, it'll for sure explain to you how
It's
stupid
not even in a
America is at
nutshell.
times.
This is like literally.
I
You
All
can't
right.
even come up with the words, huh?
Ready, guys? Joe Rogan, comedian,
Joe Rogan.
I feel like we attack
actor,
Joe Rogan a
show
lot.
host, and
I still
podcast
have
of the
never watched his
podcast
videos.
host of the Joe Rogan Experience. Was diagnosed with COVID-19 last week, and then he goes on his social media platforms to say that he has taken the controversial, and this isn't a drug for humans.
Nope.
It's a drug for horses and cattle.
Yep.
I still can't pronounce the
And
fucking.
Victorine.
Ivermectin.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you call it? We outside is in Victorine.
Well,
pronounce
pretty
it.
much. It's made.
But
and
the
here's
same
the thing,
thing.
It's not made to cure any type of influenza in animals, right?
It's a
Which is-
deworming agent.
Yes.
Yeah, a deworming.
It's made to kill worms.
Mm.
But people in America recently have thought that this is something they can use to combat COVID-19 symptoms or prevent it from
Oh,
catching.
same here.
Here's the only
And-
reason why they
and-
think
Wait,
that,
wait, you
because
guys,
when they were
people there believe
I'll-
that same shit too?
Hold on.
Yes,
when they
our
were- when they
previous
were looking
president
for
said
a
that.
vac- when they were looking for a
hold on, guys. I got
vaccine-
one more big piece of information. To the point where a judge in Ohio last month ordered a hospital to prescribe it to patients.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
you make
Same.
basically the reason why they were choosing to use this was because in the beginning when they were looking for possibilities for a vaccine, ivermectin was said to show promise and be a possible treatment for the disease. Later on, they got rid of it because the case study was too small and inconsistent. 2, it showed no evidence whatsoever of actually combating the disease. So they got rid of it. But for some reason, people were still passing it along saying, "Oh, this shit'll work. You can use this for, just in retrograde, and if you don't want to get the fucking vaccine." So much so that fucking Mississippi is telling their residents to stop taking it. And apparently Arkansas has been giving their fucking inmates the fucking
Yep.
drug as well because they
And-
partnered
Sucks.
with the damn pharmaceutical company that creates it.
Our
and on
previous
top of
president
it-
said you should do it. You should take it. I mean, they also like send it out. People should take it.
Well,
yeah.
Here's how bad the
They did the
situation
same
is
year.
from people taking it. In Oklahoma, a lot of the hospitals are reporting that they're getting overwhelmed with patients that have taken the drug and are sick from the side effects.
Yep.
To where the ERs can't even handle regular, just emergency room patients that have been in car accidents, had gunshot wounds, or anything else other than just people showing up for taking that fucking drug.
That's what sucks because like
Which is
once
increasing
false
the
information
casualty rate.
Yeah, I mean once false information is out there, it's just tough to take back. Like once you said, "Hey, this
Yep.
works," it shows promises.
And we got a
It's-
video of Joe Rogan.
Oh, and
Let's play it. I
don't
want to see
forget,
this.
like, we've got different variants as well.
Let us pray that the sound works for this one too.
I want to hear his voice.
I know him as the Fear Factor Man.
Podcaster you're talking
Fear
about
factor, man.
is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, right.
11 million people listen to every one of his episodes when they're released. He's a guy, it's tough to get a handle on how he feels about vaccines. He hasn't said whether he's taken one. He said that younger people don't need to take them, which goes against popular public health advice. But he also says for older people or those who need them, they do need to take them. So when he announced that he had COVID today, a lot of people took notice.
And turns out I got COVID.
Popular podcaster and mixed martial arts celebrity Joe Rogan announcing today on Instagram he contracted COVID, but says with a mixture of medicines, including the controversial horse dewormer that has poisoned hundreds of people nationwide, he's now recovered.
We immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds, monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, Z-Pack, prednisone, everything.
Rogan says he went through one bad night of symptoms, but has improved over the last 3 days. He has yet to say publicly whether he is vaccinated and has gone against public health officials saying younger, healthy people don't need to get vaccinated.
Here's my thing.
Cocktail right
Joe
there.
Rogan is a great comedian, I think. But when you're not educated in the medical or in science in particular, like biography, like bioscience, why are you giving people advice on something you don't have expertise in? I understand if you want to give your opinion. That's cool. That's what we do all the time. But I'm not telling you go.
We're gonna walk past the fact that you said biography and not biology.
Biology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I was waiting for somebody to say something. I know everyone heard
I
this.
feel in my
motherfucker
brain
say
like when
biology,
all the cars in my brain were going for that one open lane at the toll plaza and everything just collided.
Dude, your
I don't know.
brain is just straight shitting on itself at this point.
It is.
Julio, I mean, the thing about Joe Rogan is like he's backtracking some of his comments saying like he's not a good source of information, not even for himself. So
I know, but he
it's what he
goes
listens to.
out there.
But
And then
remember
says
how
shit.
hard he went at the damn vaccine?
Yeah.
We all
Dude,
remember
even
that,
on
right?
COVID. Even on COVID when it started, he's been like going to town on this entire situation, and then like he backs up. Well, I didn't really mean to say it like that. That's
Well,
what
you fucking. It's already. It's.
What did
it's
you already
put
in
out
the
there?
ether. You can't
But you
bring
already
that
put
shit
it out
back.
there. But you already put it out. So it's like, how are
The
you?
most I've ever seen of him is through your guys' show. I've literally never watched or listened to
Oh
one
my
full episode, and
Yeah.
I only know him from Fear Factor.
Here's the thing. Like I think we've supported Joe Rogan at one point on our show. When people were going after him for something,
Holy
he had said.
Okay, that was cancel culture though.
Yeah, it was cancel culture.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're not
that
fans of
was
cancel
like a
culture.
while
We're not
ago.
fans of cancel culture, but we don't like back him up when it comes to shit like this.
No, because April cock.
Because we're not trying to we're not trying to make our situation, and I call it our situation because we're living in it, worse than what it is.
I mean, in
And,
other
like-
words, we were just hoping we just tell them
Correct, sir.
basically.
And like Ricky said in a previous episode, I mean, when you're influential, when you say something and there's millions of people, like, they're going to follow every word. You have
Right.
influence.
Exactly.
That is what he has.
Especially
yet,
your
but-
long-term. He's got what, over 11 million fucking
People don't
subscribers?
seem to get it. Like he's
11 million. Yeah.
he's not in an official leadership role, but because people tend
No,
to listen.
no,
to him,
not anymore.
on.
He 11 million subscribers. He's in
No,
his
let
own
me-
official
God
leadership
damn it,
role.
Marcus. Let me fucking.
He's his
finish
own
this.
Nah, bro.
profession.
It might not like I get where Julio's coming from. Like it might not be official like a president or a
Right.
governor or something like
Yeah.
that.
But when he
But
has a following
When you have
that
11
big,
million people following you, you're in an influential role.
there you go. Thank you. That's
You're-
what I was trying
you're
to
a
say
Kar-
before you cut me off.
Oh, shut
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck
a
up. You cut me
Kardashian.
off all the time, you little bitch.
Yeah, you're a Kardashian basically.
And that is like, I know, like you said again in a previous episode, like you become like, when you were talking about striving for perfection and people, there's always people for the next, they follow your word, they follow what you say,
Right.
your influence. And that man is causing cock, if you can put it like that, because how many people are watching him thinking, okay, let's
11
do
million
that.
listeners.
Strong.
And
Strong.
Spotify pays them like what, like a couple
Couple
$10,000 a year.
You guys want to talk about influential? Take the Buffalo Bills, for example.
The football
Right?
team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for the Buffalo Bills having lost that game back in 1994, they would have never drafted O.J. Simpson. How did they never
Right.
drafted O.J. Simpson? O.J. Simpson would have never met Elizabeth. Had he never met Elizabeth, he would never actually committed the murder of Elizabeth, and then had the Kardashians' father fucking represent him in the court of law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Had that never
Keep going.
happened,
I know the
had
whole.
Keep
had
going.
that never happened, we would have never had the Kardashians. Thanks a lot, fucking Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Yep.
Damn.
Like,
You know, there's
They
a
ruined
conspiracy.
Screw them.
You know, there's a conspiracy theory saying that it wasn't OJ that killed his wife; it was his son,
Well,
What-
whoever the
what?
fuck it was, bro, that knife was found in their yard.
and
so-
that he led that
What?
entire car chase so he can basically hide the evidence and then leave.
Give his son a chance to escape.
Yep.
There was a part where you blocked out. You said there's a conspiracy that OJ didn't.
No, that there's a conspiracy theory that OJ's son killed his wife and not him.
Oh, oh no, that's that's bullshit. No.
Yeah, I would agree that's bullshit because, like, on what grounds would his
Well,
his
they
son
said
have-
that his son was openly he was open about how much he disliked Nicole. He even said that he was going to hurt her at some point. And they said that the reason why he was there and that they found his blood at the scene and it was a small amount was because he went there to try and stop them. And obviously he failed and he got injured as well. In order to protect his son, he led that car chase so his son can hide the evidence and basically skip town.
No, he did it. He killed her.
Well,
Oh,
I
look,
didn't
there's
say it
also
was
like
any
the
merit to it. I'm just
that
saying there was a conspiracy theory.
hey, there's a
There's
little
a
girl that
conspiracy, like one of the Kardashians is OJ's daughter. Like one of the
Chloe,
Kardashians.
the big tall
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
big,
know
tall,
there's that
tall one
conspiracy.
that's kind of weird looking.
That Chloe is OJ's daughter.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
there's because she was the last one born and she doesn't really look like the other two. So there's a
Yeah,
chance that while their dad was like dying in the hospital, something of cancer, that OJ was
Their-
so close to their
Their
mom.
mom was getting their cheek clapped by OJ.
With them bad knees.
Probably weren't that bad back then, but yeah, she was. Anyway, so and with that, we're gonna go.
There,
to
the glove must probably fit it.
Yeah, the
picturing
glove
that
must have
scene.
fit that.
Pretty sure. I'm
No,
pretty
I'm
sure
picturing
there's a
that
video.
scene
She
from
got-
Kevin Hart.
Actually, she got pregnant, so at that point the glove still didn't fit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Damn.
No, you
All right, on to our
mentioned
next 30 joke, guys.
Let me get some of this light knee dick.
Wait, are you saying next 30 joke? Are we not talking about the mom that got the wrong baby brought to her?
Yeah.
Damn it,
So,
Julio.
sorry, let me backtrack. This is one of Jose's, right, Jose?
Yeah, it is. So
That is-
this woman on TikTok came out and shared a story about. I think she was responding to like what would happen if you find out your baby 2 years later is not your baby.
Oh
So
shit.
in response to that question, a mom said that almost happened to her twice, not once but twice. So the first time she was
What
given,
hospital
actually,
is this?
let's just play the video because I think she explains it.
I don't think we have video for this
Oh,
one.
we don't.
Hold on, wait, let me check.
It's a TikTok one.
So it has a TikTok.
Yeah, I don't have video for that
All right,
one.
well, I can tell the story then. So like the first time, she had a baby boy, and
Yep.
got taken away, and basically they brought another baby boy and said, "Hey, we fed your boy." She's like, "I'm
I'm
breastfeeding,"
breastfeeding.
and she's like, "Oh, then sorry, wrong baby." So in the
They
second
really
time,
just said, "Oops, wrong baby."
yeah, like oops, wrong baby. Second time they bring a baby girl, and they're like,
My
"Oh,
bad.
here's your baby girl," and then she's like, she's already with
right
us.
here.
That's not my kid." So like, wrong baby.
What hospital is
So, the third time, they wanted to take her baby to do some medical tests, and she's like, "Nah, either you guys are gonna do it with here in the room with me,
Yep.
or when
I
we
go
come
with
back
you."
for the first appointment, but like we're not gonna have this baby separated." So then I think the head nurse
Doctor.
comes in, or the doctor comes in and just says like, "Well, what do you think? We're trying to steal your baby?" And she's like, "Well,
And he
once
makes
is
a
an
whole joke
accident,
about it.
two is a pattern."
Yeah.
So
I loved when she said that, like, one's next and 2 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, one's a mistake. Two's a problem. Two's a problem for sure.
And
Oh, yeah.
the thing that I find funny is you're like, after the second time, why the fuck would you go back for a third?
Like
When I was
different
talking
hospital
about
at
this
that
with
point.
Julio, I was
Seriously.
thinking like maybe it's a small town that's the only hospital and that's the only one they
Yeah,
can
that
go
would
to.
make sense. Yeah, but
I mean, for me, even like the first time, it's like, yeah, it happens just so much. The second time, even it's even a normal year. So, um,
I'm starting to think Dwight from The Office was right. Mark the
Right.
baby with a Sharpie in a way that only you can fucking identify him.
Yeah.
Yup.
Put a
Yup,
little
real
ribbon
talk.
on its foot.
but it's still
Real talk.
fun.
You brought from home and put one on your wrist.
No, I'm
My
giving
parents
that
do with
thing
their luggage.
like a stamp. Like full on
That
stamp.
too, shit. Get a custom made stamp and stamp the baby's butt cheek. All right, on to the
What
next
the
story.
fuck? What is up with you and butt cheeks?
He loves butt cheeks.
Mhm. All right,
Oh no.
on to our next dirty joke. 'Cause Little Johnny's on a roll today.
Is he?
So the teacher in Little Johnny's school asked the class what their parents did for a living. One girl said, "My father was a doctor, and her mother was an engineer." When Little Johnny turned to stand up, he said, "My mom's a whore." So naturally, after that remark, he got sent to the principal's office. And then 15 minutes later, he returned. So the teacher asked, "Did you tell the principal what you said in class?" And Little Johnny replies, "Yes." "What did the principal say?" And he says, "He said that every job is important in our economy. Give me a pocket full of candy and ask for her number."
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Hey, the mom.
And now on to dumbasses of the week, or because we got a few.
We got 3.
Oh god.
We got 3. Holy
You've got
crap!
one with you've got one with you at the moment, so I mean
That's yet to be
Who,
determined.
Julio?
Yep.
Julio?
oh. I give Julio a run for his money. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know about that. I do some pretty stupid shit throughout the week for these guys too. Like,
He said some stupid shit earlier
Yep.
in the episode.
oh yeah,
I think if you gave Julio a run for his money, you would win because if Julio doesn't run.
yep. All right, so here we go. First one. A Karen punches and breaks the windshield after missing the bus. Doesn't look like she missed the bus. She hit it for like dead center.
Nope. Wait, what are you?
She broke the
Joe.
glass. She obviously hit it. All
tried
right,
up to
who's got this
This
one?
is what
That's
the fuck
yours.
happened. So basically, she got into an argument with someone on the bus, right? Got kicked off the bus, then decided to stand in front of the bus and demand the person she was arguing with get off the bus. And when they didn't get off, she ran up and smacked the goddamn windshield
Fuck that windshield.
and cracked it.
Was that
With-
windshield made out of
Hey.
iPhone screen?
I had
Either
something
that
like
or
How
she's
the
got all the
hell?
power of She-Hulk.
those windshields are pretty thick on those big ass
She went
buses.
Super Saiyan because I have no idea. Like with one hit.
For real.
For sure.
She really
What is
she
it?
stole power from
By the way-
Vegeta because Goku said no.
I had a person stand in front of one of my buses last week and wouldn't get out of the fucking way and file a complaint on my ass.
Thanks for
No,
making it about you.
yeah.
Why your ass though?
I don't know. She must have not liked my butt cheeks.
There he goes again.
And we got video.
Yep, let's watch. Yeah, she really did file a fast complaint.
Shut up.
God damn! Did we play that?
No, you did that. Now you're going to jail. Now you're going to jail. That's not our problem.
You can go, man.
Oh,
Never
you're
mind.
fine now.
Really?
Oh, she's running! She's running!
Oh my gosh, she's a
She
quitter.
looks just like you, Julio.
A train.
Oh my
Oh,
god, that window is literally as strong as my emotional well-being. But how the hell did she... with one?
Damn.
Yo, what did she have in her hand though?
She had all the power of Hurricane Ida.
Oh, yeah, because too soon.
She had
That's
all
too
the
soon?
hurt she had suffered up until that moment.
Bro,
She ate a
did
bowl
that.
of nails this morning
She
without
gave
any
it like
milk.
2 bangs and the window just fucking cracked. Oh my god.
Some gentle taps.
Seriously. All right. You
She
guys want
lifts
to crack
baby
the joke?
bears with her fucking left pinky.
Oh my god. So she had the power of Superwoman in her hand.
She was trained by a Russian bodybuilder.
Hell. In a tracksuit. All right, so
Yeah, it's a Russian bodybuilder.
he's got a couple of rings on his hand and a nice chain. I had a,
Vodka in his left pocket.
I had a friend who was Polish and Russian and would always dress like that. Anyway, I know. Anywho, our next story, because like I said, there's multiple Karens this week for dumbasses of the week. This one, a woman is accused of using a fake vaccination card that misspelled the word Maderna while visiting Hawaii.
Yep.
Whose is this one, Jose?
That was mine. So we're gonna call her Moderna girl because she spelled Moderna with the A and not an O.
You mean Maderna?
She essentially had a trip to Hawaii.
That's the name of a
and
Ferrari.
to
Hey, wait,
bypass
hold on.
the-
I know why she misspelled it. Because
Why?
she was pissed off that she had to make that fake ass card.
Well, she was trying to bypass the mandatory 10-day quarantine, right? So she was like, I'm gonna fake this that I'm vaccinated so I can enjoy my vacation.
Fuck
And
this shit, I'm out.
it almost worked because she did do her thing, had a vacation, but on her flight back, she got busted for it.
Wait,
And
that's where
facing
they caught her? Was
consequences
on the way to get on the flight back from Hawaii?
Yeah, on the flight back
Sounds
home.
like somebody fucked up on the flight out to Hawaii.
Right. So there's that dumbass, but she messed up because it had the exact same handwriting for the whole vaccination card, and she misspelled that twice.
Hey, we got video.
That makes you that shows you our system for like catching people really sucks.
Hey, she still got to go on vacation though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Illinois woman's attempt to circumvent a vaccine mandate is making global headlines tonight. The problem is she forgot to use spell check. Chloe Morzarek from the Chicago area is sitting in a Honolulu jail tonight. She uploaded a fake vaccine card to avoid Hawaii's 10-day quarantine mandate. Well, it wasn't caught after she passed through the airport, and here's why. An agent noticed that Maderna was spelled incorrectly on the card. So yeah, they did catch it. It did take several days to arrest her because she wouldn't answer a phone and she provided a fake hotel reservation.
Oh, damn. She thought this out pretty well. Yeah. She thought it through.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
And
she
dumb.
almost made it. She
dumb
almost
smart.
Well, the next one must have never got the memo about you're not allowed to smoke on a plane because
not since 1965.
Yep, she lit up a cigarette on a Spirit Airlines flight after she said, and I quote, she had a long day.
Had a long day.
Who's this one? Whoever's got this one, lead us
Ricky.
in.
Which one?
The Spirit Airlines.
Smoking on air.
It's been a long day.
Oh yeah. So basically, she like got on and decided that she was feeling a little. I believe if I remember the story correctly, she was a little tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
So she, obviously,
is there video on this one or no?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, so we could roll the video if you guys want, but basically everybody after this, her after getting on the airplane, everybody after you drink a little too much, after you drink a little much, everybody needs that cigarette to level off. Even if you don't smoke.
But they were landing, by the way. After they were already landed.
Just take the edge off.
She was minutes away from being able to do it legally.
Yeah, so you guys could go ahead and roll the video, but it's just basically her fucking making a big scene about not being able to smoke on an airplane like this was 1965 or some shit.
And I might add, she was landing in Florida, so she was a Florida resident.
Of course.
Oh, dude.
This is actually.
She just proved our point.
It's been.
Yeah, that's about it.
This another one is like with a woman in the one video. It's like she ain't even smoking. Wait, just it's a cigarette.
Yep.
I just thought it was small and closed.
I'm not gonna lie. If someone sat on a flight and sparked up a damn joint, I'd be like, you want to pass that this way?
Right. Seriously.
You might as well all be
I mean, shit. If that's the case, you might as well just blaze the whole stash and hotbox this motherfucker.
Let's just go hotbox to a fucking airplane.
Afterwards,
I swear to God.
Like, you had to come and wake up.
I think so let's take a quick break.
But we're gonna have fun. And speaking of having fun, little Johnny's definitely talking about having fun with his future. The teacher asked him the other day, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And little Johnny says, "I want to be a billionaire."
So fucking bad.
Going for the most expensive clubs, taking the best bitches with me, giving her a Ferrari worth over $1 million, an apartment in Hawaii, a mansion in Paris, holy cow, a jet to travel through Europe, an infinite Visa card, and make love to her 3 times a day. The teacher was shocked to hear this. Now, not knowing what to do with his bad behavior, the teacher decides not to give importance to what Johnny had said and continue with the lesson. The teacher goes over to Susie and asks Susie what she wants to do, and Susie says, "I want to be Johnny's bitch."
So freaking bad.
For real,
I'd be Johnny's bitch too, though. I'm not
dude.
gonna lie.
I'll be your fucking chauffeur if you give me.
You had me at Visa. Let me put it like that.
Where do we send our resumes?
For real. What's up, Johnny? Oh man, I want to be little Johnny, bro. Fuck, but the adult version of little Johnny. It sounds like he has a nice life.
And then you wouldn't be little Johnny.
Be Julio, which I am now. Just some money or God crushing debt probably. Anywho, TikTok star Digital Prince X arrested, allegedly left child alone outside. Who's
What?
Yeah,
was
bro.
that?
It wasn't allegedly. So she left the child alone, basically to go hook up with somebody that was 15 minutes away from her residence.
She does not look like she's worth hooking up with, but okay.
And she's also an OnlyFans star.
How?
Are you asking how after she did this kind of thing?
No, more like how is she like?
She
I don't.
left,
What?
she left to go do OnlyFans shit.
She doesn't look that. Whatever.
So basically, after reading the article, so she said that when the cops approached her that she was going to 7-Eleven to get some laundry detergent, only to find out one, she was wearing full makeup and she had a half empty box of fucking laundry detergent. None of which was, that coincided with, a last minute run to the grocery store.
Right.
Once she was read her Miranda rights, she then admitted that she was going to go hook up with somebody 11 to 15 minutes away, and that her mom, cousin, or aunt was nearby. And she said put her kid.
Actually, her mom, cousin, or aunt actually lived nearby this person
Yeah,
that
they
she was
live
about to
nearby.
go meet up with.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, and then, so she said she put her kid to sleep. Which, to be honest, I kind of think that what happened was because the kid's 5, right? So he should be able to walk. So if she did put him down to sleep, she left the apartment. He woke up early, looked for his mom, couldn't find her. Most kids, when they look around the house and can't find him, they go outside to see if she's outside. And normally they give up after 15, 20 seconds and start crying. And that's probably what happened. But still, she left her kid. She still left her kid, regardless. If it was inside or outside of the apartment, it was still child neglect and abandonment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
apparently
if-
it's... Go ahead, Mo.
Go ahead, Rick. No, if she had relatives nearby, at least leave them with them.
Yeah, go drop the little crumb snatcher off.
You mean drop the crumb snatcher off while she was off crumb snatching?
Pretty much.
I'm glad you got that one. I was wondering who was gonna catch the setup.
So, Julio, I get what you're saying. She's not everybody's cup of tea, but I damn sure guarantee you she's somebody's shot of whiskey.
Shot of whiskey or cock scratcher.
That was what he meant.
Okay.
I'm getting that shirt that says Buzz Killington with our logo on it just for you.
I have no idea.
Hey, that should be our first production run.
In her mugshot, though, she obviously looks like she doesn't understand. She's like, she has this look like, I don't know why I'm actually here.
She's just I'll be out in a week.
Right? What did I do wrong?
It's here we go
I thought
again.
everybody does this. No.
I wonder which one of those participants of OnlyFans that baby belongs to.
Oh, damn.
Am I fucked up for really being upset at the fact that her father probably wasn't around?
You're probably not wrong, dude.
Her entire image looks like poor life choices.
I don't know. You can just look at me at that same.
No, you look like you got your life together compared to this person.
You got a skull on the wall.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, yo, Is it because your last name is Bones that you have a hand towel holder that's a skull?
Yeah, I've got a lot. Look, never mind. Let's just.
Was she about to say she's
All
got a
right.
lot of bones?
I mean, there's like 225 bones inside of her, 26 bones inside of her body. So
Excuse
Yeah,
me, Julio? How do you
it
know
is.
how many bones she's had inside of her body?
That's
Wow. You set
yes,
yourself
you
up for
there.
that.
yeah, I
You
shouldn't
set
be
yourself
assuming.
up
Yep,
for
I
that.
shouldn't be assuming. Yeah, I should not be assuming. All right,
But
on to our next.
let's just say that's the fake one.
On to the next story here. And this one's, I believe it's stupid because you're technically paying people not to commit crime. Which,
You just
but
say
anyway,
you believe it's
Sa-
stupid. There is
Sa-
no belief.
this
It's dumb.
this is shit. Anyway. San Francisco will pay people. That's right, San Francisco, California will pay people not to shoot each other, as in do not shoot each other with guns. This is pretty much, they're calling the program Cash for Criminals.
Hey Jose, $20. After this, we're just gonna enter the stab wars.
I will not take you up on it. 'cause
Hey,
you're
hey,
right.
hey, I made that $300. You told me I couldn't shoot him with my guns. I did it with the knife, though.
Oh man.
Shot
but-
him with a knife.
I love that. You shot him with a knife. You shot him with a knife. Let that sink in, though.
This
I
is
said I did it with
crazy.
the knife.
So it's
Yeah, but
basically
like-
they're playing people not to shoot each other.
Yeah, because Richmond,
Yeah.
California did a similar
$300.
program.
Do Nerf bullets count?
No, pretty much. But Richmond, California, a city that's in the San Francisco Bay Area, did this program a couple years back, and it worked. But they paid like, I think it was like a group of like 20 or 30 criminals that were known for committing crimes in the city, $550 a month throughout the summer. So for about 4 months, $550 every month to each one of these guys, not to go out and commit a crime. And they had to attend like some kind of like career mentoring program in order to learn how to like get a job afterwards. The program worked, but still the fact.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
But San
That
Francisco,
guy said it.
but San Francisco
It
being a
didn't
city with like 7 times the population is.
Yeah, the players may change, but the game stays
exactly.
the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the program worked for that summer, but then those guys all ended up
Yeah,
leaving.
I know that man. He said like they would bring in like crappy guns, if I can put it like that, and take that money and go and buy like the legit ones.
No, yeah, I mean, well,
That works.
Either way, I would love to do that. I would love
you know what's funny? Has any of you guys ever been to? Well, you probably haven't. But have you guys ever seen gun buyback programs?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ever notice the guns that get turned into those programs are like so beat to shit? They're not even like the good guns.
It's usually like grandpa's old fucking revolver that's rusted and shit.
And it's got, and like they sawed off the fucking like wooden stock on the back to make it shorter to carry in the car.
A
Before
fucking
doing
rusty.
Revolver?
No, like not like, you know, like how they
I
take
was
like,
like,
a
what are you
rifle,
gonna solve?
like a long rifle,
shit,
and they'll
the
cut off
fuck?
the back. Let me get my gun out of the safe. Hold on.
Let's talk about a fucking.
Do not
shotgun or some
do
shit.
that.
Do not do that. No, don't.
So
Yeah,
our
we
video
would hate
can
for
be
you to-
taken down for dangerous acts. The fuck is
We would
wrong
hate
with you?
for you to shoot yourself.
Hey, I'm still
Actually,
here.
no,
They
you know,
haven't-
actually, never mind.
no,
Go ahead
that-
and get your gun out of the fucking.
No.
Which
Which
you
one,
will
Rick? Shotgun,
definitely
right?
get
1022
demonetized.
Hold still,
rifle.
hold still. Let me line this up real quick. Just there we
Which
go.
one?
Got your ass.
Glock, rifle.
Oh shit. Desk pop.
Ricky,
I'm
which one?
dead.
Gun, Glock, rifle. shotgun.
Doesn't even actually matter. But yeah, this is crazy to me because it's just the idea that like, hey, we have criminals living in our environment, so we're just gonna pay them not to be criminals.
That's fucking
Like,
stupid.
hey, can you guys just not shoot each other for like this weekend so everyone can enjoy their Labor Day? Thanks.
Well, you know what's the
Yeah.
issue here, Rick? It's woke culture.
It's like-
so now it's getting into politics. So we have woke politics.
You know what's stupid is I work in San Francisco, right? And the cops in San
That
Francisco.
is stupid. That's a long ass drive.
I know, dude. Hey, I get paid pretty good though.
Oh,
The thing that is,
shit, Marcus.
I drive around the
Yes, you.
city all day, right? And like, if I drive through the Bayview district, which is like one of the worst neighborhoods in the city, dudes are literally like committing crime all day long. I watch them fucking run red lights. I watch them riding little dirt bikes like on the streets and onto the tracks for the little light rail trains and stuff. And the cops will be right there. They just don't do shit anymore because they know the city doesn't have their back. If they go try to arrest them, they're just going to be let out within a couple hours. So now your solution is
Cops are
we're
with
going to
him.
pay these guys money not to shoot themselves. So are you going to pay them money not to ride around the neighborhood on these little motorcycles, copy traffic? Are you going to pay them money to stop fucking running red lights? Are you going to pay them money to stop vandalizing property? Like
Are
where's
you
it?
done?
If I wasn't a criminal, if I live in San Francisco, I would literally become a criminal so they can pay me to stop. I mean,
Make it to the top 10.
You only need
Yeah.
a couple arrests.
Exactly.
You
You're gonna
only
have
need,
some
like,
little
get
shit
arrested
walk up
twice,
talking
get on
about,
the list.
"Hey, my name is Little Baby Tank. Let me get that $300."
You probably
Also-
only need to
Oh,
get arrested 2 times
Hold
to
on,
get up
did you
to the
say
list.
you only need a couple of arrests? Like, what if you
No,
commit enough crimes and not get caught for said crimes?
No,
Could you still qualify for the payment?
I don't think so. Then they don't know you exist.
and also,
But what about
what's
after
to
the
stop
Time
them
exists,
from
but
like
they don't know
What are
you're
sending
you
me
gonna
to
do? Walk up
jail?
and say, "Hey, so I did not shoot this guy that I was not trying to mug. Can I get that $300?"
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
there's
like,
that.
how do you do
How do you
that?
prove? How do you prove who's so dangerous that they deserve a payment?
Body cam.
Oh, like,
No,
And then-
dude.
we
like,
don't have that.
then-
No, everyone knows it.
Everyone's
like, I
got a
don't, okay.
GoPro.
right?
No,
And then
we
how do you
don't.
prove they stopped doing it? What if they're just so
Right.
good they haven't been caught?
Body cam.
Exactly. God damn it, Marcus.
Oh, you're gonna have a body cam now?
Stitch a body
It-
cam on everyone.
Just
And
cover it
it's
up.
It's just on 24/7.
Which is what cops do. Cops turn it off sometimes when they do some illegal shit.
No, what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like
We don't even know.
wait till they're asleep and install that bitch in like their neck or something. They never
It's
know.
just crazy. The idea that like, hey, we know this person is extremely dangerous.
They
So
might be the next shooter.
instead of putting them into prison, we're just gonna pay them not to commit crimes so they can still live their life.
Well, did you get that at Costco?
Well, if you think about it like this from my side of it, it's like you're gonna anyway. When he is in prison, nothing is gonna change. In fact, they're gonna get worse, and
Yep.
everyone else is spending more money, so it's literally cheaper. And let's be honest, the criminal ain't gonna get the money anyway because he's
I
either
would-
the policeman.
I would
Do
disagree.
they
He's
have
either
to
the
pay
policeman
taxes?
See,
or he is
I-
the police. The policeman will take the money before it gives it to him.
I would disagree simply because for example, if you put a criminal into prison and that criminal is now in jail, but somebody worse than them comes into play, it just means that the punishment isn't fitting the crime.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do next is you take the next individual and you shoot him out in plain fucking daylight.
Mm-hmm. Hang them from the gallows,
it's-
Ricky.
It's one of those things where the punishment has to fit the crime, because if the
Yeah.
punishment doesn't fit the crime, then the person that subsequently takes their place will ultimately be like, well, jail isn't that bad. So then therefore I can always just go to jail after getting my money's worth.
And then what?
Please-
And if I go to
please go
jail, I
check
might
out-
go to jail for a few months or for a few years. When I get out, I'm still gonna be doing the same thing.
Put my
When
money
you
on
guys
my
have
books.
chance, go check out the jail here by me. Go check out Polsmoor. There's a lot of videos on Polsmoor. Just go check out things on that prison.
How do you spell that?
You're asking the dyslexic.
You might want to text
Okay.
it to him
Hold on.
because
That's cool. Don't worry.
What is
I'm
it,
gonna send
Polsmoor?
But check out Polsmoor.
Oh, okay,
Polsmoor,
cool.
yes. P-O-L Polsmoor. Hold on. P-O-L. Okay, it's
Oh, it's in
P-O-L-L-S-M-O-O-R.
I found it.
That's
POLLSMOOR. Prison.
Let's see images. Holy shit! This almost looks like our overcrowding problem in
No,
California.
that's nothing compared. But like, it's one of the most dangerous prisons in the world, actually.
Oh,
I thought the gulag was.
yeah, no. Keep scrolling down. You'll see some fucked up.
It's
pictures.
in the top 10. Now they work with the system. The gangs, you get your numbers and what you have to do to get higher up, and yeah. So no. It's you'll take the money instead of going to prison. I mean, I straight up, I'm like, please, if the day comes and I kill someone, please let it not be in Cape Town. Let me go to a different, like, just not here. I cannot end up in that place.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have to
that's
at
pretty
least.
graphic.
Oh no, that's just the photos. There's a lot of
That shit looks
documentaries,
like
but
internment
just go check it
camps.
out.
Mhm.
There's the thing. When you come in, you either become part of the numbers, depends on which number. Number means numbers. But to high up, if you're not one, then you are a TPK, which is you are basically getting raped every day.
I knew that
Then
was coming. Shit.
Don't
yeah,
threaten
but
me
that's
with a
every
good time.
day. Every day. Then you have to
They have to
rise
toss
up and
salads.
to rise up with the numbers, because you're gonna need to get protection to be because there's different gangs, obviously.
You're gonna need protection or not get raped in the butt.
No, you're still gonna get either way. But you have to level up. I mean, firstly, you're gonna have to stab a guard, a police officer, then murder someone in prison, then murder someone outside, and then you slowly level up.
That kind of
Level
sounds
by
like prison in the United
Um,
States. To an extent.
No, yeah, but I
People kill
mean,
people in prison here. They're not perfect. They're not perfect in not doing it. Like
no,
it
but I
happens.
mean, like when it, how can I say when it?
But
at one
I can
prison,
imagine it's more
well,
prevalent.
in one
in some
prison, there's like a few murders a day, and you
Oh.
still get your business, and you get all your stuff, your phone, whatever, to continue committing and doing your acts outside of prison. And in fact, you get, how can I say, you get hooked up basically, with some added, depending on whose gang you go with. So
It kind of sounds like
also,
prison in the United States to an extent.
yeah.
All right.
But
So
check it
we
out.
got.
Check it out. So
I'll definitely look into that and do some research myself. It sounds interesting.
this is one documentary where a guy spoke, but he got murdered afterward by one of the numbers because they didn't
Yeah.
like the way he spoke.
That tends to happen in a lot of places. All right. So you got one last dirty joke. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fred and Mary got married but couldn't afford a honeymoon, so they got back to Fred's parents' house. And their first night together, for the first night together. In the morning, Johnny, Freddie's little brother, I didn't know Johnny had an older brother,
God damn it, just go.
gets up and had his breakfast. As he's going out the door to go to school, he asks his mom if Fred and Mary are up yet. And she replied no. And Johnny says to his mom, "Do you know what I think?" His mom replied, "I don't want to hear what you think. Just go to school." So Johnny comes home from school to have his lunch. And he asks his mom if Fred and Mary gotten up yet. And she says no. Again, he asks, "Do you want to know what I think?" His mom said, "Never mind what you think. Just eat your lunch and go to school." So Johnny comes back home later that day from school and asks, "Are Fred and Mary up yet?" And his mom once again said no. He asks, "Do you want to know what I think?" And his mom replies, "Okay, do tell me what you think." And little Johnny replies, "Last night Fred came to my room for some Vaseline. But I think I gave him my airplane glue."
Looks to be them.
So they're stuck together right now, hey, together through everything. And with that being said,
Literally.
we are now at the end of the show here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Guys, do you have anything to add before we close out here?
Nah, bro, we're
At least
good.
it's not Gorilla
All
Glue.
good.
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, please like us, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't think I've even touched the Snapchat account, so don't ask.
Why are you even mentioning it then?
Hey, shut up. I'm the one hosting.
Stop mentioning bullshit. Just end the damn show.
Thank you guys for watching. Disregard
Take care
my
now.
friend you were saying.
Have
And
fun,
we'll see you
guys.
guys later. Oh, and give a special thanks to our guest here, Marissa, for joining us tonight or this morning. I don't know.
All right.
Evening
Have a good one,
for
guys.
me, evening for night.
Peace.